All right. So we're here. We're here to talk about, to review my point of view, of course, Tekken 8. So there is a lot to cover. There is a hell of a lot to cover in this game. First and foremost, I want to tell you that I have put thus far into this game. I've put 31.9 hours into this title. Okay, and in that time, I have managed to finish the story. I've finished the arcade quest as well. I've played quite a lot online. You can see my rank at the top right there is Warrior. And I've done 2 character episodes so far for the game. So, and of course the rest of that, apart from fighting online, I was playing with some people on stream the other day. Naturally, just playing the game, just character customization, and just playing arcade and everything. There is so much in this game, it's absolutely ridiculous. Now I am going to do separate reviews for things like the story, for possibly the arcade quest, and of course the Tekken Fight Lounge, because that sort of breaks it down further. But ultimately, as far as like content goes, not only is this game feature rich, Tekken 8 just comes out swinging with a whole ton of stuff, as you can see here, for offline play. Okay, you've also got your online section where you can go into the Tekken Fight Lounge, which is an online lobby. We're going to check that out as well. You've got ranked match, quick match, player match, where you can create your own sessions and invite people in, or they can find the session and then join it. And of course, you've got the leaderboards as well. And we're also going to look into the customization there as well. So I won't touch too much on the story. There are character episodes. I don't want to give anything away for that, but suffice to say that the character story is amazing. Like, it is just from start to finish, it doesn't take the foot off the gas, and it is so good. It is absolutely amazing. It never feels like it drags. It's very it's definitely not short. It took a few hours for me and my son to play through it, but it's just incredible. It's just like engaging with an anime. Now you can see on screen, before we continue on, to see the actual character roster available in the game, all the graphic options that you have available. I'm currently running this all on Ultra. I am running an i9 13900K with a 4090. So yeah, this game doesn't have a problem, in being able to run. Now, also when we go into button mapping, just quickly. Obviously, actually no, it isn't that one. It is the other one. It is controller setup, right? You can obviously come in and key map or keybind any of your controls that are available. Now you can see there the special style. I don't have that activated because that's only for if you want to do combos really easily. You can actually turn that on and off with the flick of a button. I just don't need it on, right? I've been playing Tekken since the very beginning. I know where all the buttons are. I'm not the greatest at Tekken, but I don't need that in order to play the game. But you can outfit the button layout any way you like. I personally like to have my 2 punches and 2 kicks on the right side of the controller, and then the diagonals for 2 and 3, and then 1 and 4 on the opposite side on the left side bumper and trigger as well. Right. So let's jump in and have a look at the character roster, because this thing boasts a gigantic 32 character roster out of the gate, with the first character coming out for the DLC season being Eddie Gordo. But it is absolutely amazing. I'm also going to do a review. I'm actually going to do a review of the just move myself over there. I'm going to do a review of the character select screen as well, because it's got massive expansion capabilities. Okay, there's so much capabilities here to expand with more and more characters without impacting the design of the character select screen at all. And it's great. If there's probably a 98% chance that your main has made it back into the game, or a second main for you, which is really good. We've gotten some new characters here with Victor, Reina, and Azucena. as well. And then of course we've got a whole bunch of returning characters that have come back into the roster too. So I'm just going through quickly just so you guys get to see each character, what they look like, and the actual model themselves. And so far, I'm having a blast, right? The combat is amazing. The Tekken Lounge is amazing, like I've already talked about. The story is incredible. Obviously, story is going to be subjective. Not everyone's going to like it, but if you're a massive fan of Tekken, there was a lot of fan service, tons of lore thrown in, and it very much is Jin Kazama's story in regards to, you know, in regards to the actual game. So, which is fine. So, but yeah, now this game is actually built from the ground up in Unreal Engine 5. So I know that there's sort of been some talk. I was talking about this with my son earlier about the fact that there's not as many customization options as in Tekken 7. It's probably due to a couple of things. Firstly, customization options can be added throughout the life cycle of the game. I think they've come out and said, was it 9 years support that they're going to have for this? Which is very exciting actually, because not only are we going to get tons of extra characters, this roster could almost double in size by the time we're finished with Tekken 8. But also it means that we're going to get tons of character customizations added to the game, both for character and avatar. And I'm hoping, hopefully, that it's the first time we actually get story DLC for the game as well. So I'm just going to choose a couple of characters that will just duke it out in the most difficult setting, because this game actually has a CPU versus CPU mode. I'm going to choose my character to go up against Warang, both on ultra hard, and off we go. Now there's a bunch of stages in this game, and of course the stages also have different variations. So it might start off in daytime for one stage, and then the next stage, like the next round, will be nighttime, and then further on from there it might be rain. So even though, like, and again, they're going to add more stages to this game, I have no doubt. No doubt. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the sound up, and I want you to have a listen for a bit, because this is really incredible. Like, the hits in this game, the music in this game, everything is so fast, fluid, just gorgeous to look at. And it really gets you in the mood for this game, which is really, really good. So I'm not running this game obviously on a SSD, so usually the first fight takes a little bit to load up, but after that I've noticed that everything else is fine. So it could be just a caching issue perhaps, I don't know. But ultimately, I have very little complaints. The only time that we had issues with this game, and I've already covered it in a video, is when there was actual connections with the server, just because of massive server load. But they fixed that, not the patch, but server side, and then that allowed us to get in and actually play. So, and I'm not editing this out, of course. I want you guys to see how long it takes to load. Again, this is the first fight that I'm loading up. After this, everything is like really, really fast and smooth. So I want you to have a listen to this. It's cool.
Round one. Fight.
So as you can tell, the sound effects, the music, the graphics, they have just absolutely knocked it out of the park. The stages, you got like stuff absolutely breaking as soon as you hit the ground. Some floors you can actually smash through, or you can smash through walls depending on the stage, which is pretty cool. If we go back to the select stage screen, just so you can have a quick look at all the stages that are available in this game, because I want to make sure you guys get a nice big full picture of what is on offer here. And it also tells you too, just above here, the question mark, it tells you sort of like the layout of the actual arena, whether it's square, whether it's circle, that sort of thing. Whether you got different parts that you can actually break into as well. And some of these stages are just, well, not some, they all are absolutely gorgeous. Like, just beautiful. It really, like, some of my favorite stages, like this is a favorite stage of mine. That's a favorite stage of mine. And this stage here too, right? Let's see. Hopefully it won't take too long now to load up. Hopefully it'll be a bit snappier. Or it might prove me wrong. We'll see. We'll see. But the actual, the stages themselves, I've said this before, the stages in a game are a character in on itself as well. So if you've got the stages, locked and loaded down, everything falls into place. There we go. A lot faster this time. And it looks amazing. We've got the rain, we've got the wind. The wind is actually blowing the clothes. So that's a really cool effect as well. It's actually blowing in the direction of the way the wind is going. They're wet from the rain. You can see the waves and the tornadoes in the background. And it is just phenomenal. Like, it is so well done. It is just amazing. I think that big ship actually rolls in closer to the shoreline as well. I don't know if it's in this round or it's coming close to the round or the next round. I can't remember. But I just know that I was playing and then like the ship was kind of like bang, like right up against us. Here we go. There it comes. Yep. So it is just like everything about this game is absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal. Now in this game you can see too, you've got a blue bar which has been added. It's called a heat burst, right? And what that does is it allows you to activate heat. That runs out, then you can spend it all in another like powerful runner-up attack, or you can leave it and then you can do sort of a lot more damage output when you're, or chip damage. Again, I need someone to confirm. I know somebody left a comment, but I've got to go back and double check. But I'm pretty sure you're doing extra damage or chip damage if you keep it on block. And then of course you've got the Rage Art, which kicks in when you get to a certain percentage of your health left. As you can see on Warang's bar there, you've got the little line. Both of them now, the little line closer towards the timer in the middle. When you get down to that, you can activate the Rage Art. And the Rage Art allows you essentially hopefully a chance to come back as well. The other thing too with Heat Burst, again, please correct me, is that also if you've lost health, it allows you to recover some of it as well while it's active, which is good. So that's awesome, okay? Again, I don't know the full ins and outs of all the mechanics. I just know that it looks great, it feels kick-ass, and this game is just like oozing just awesomeness across the entire board of what this game has to offer, right? So you got your standard arcade battle, which is you going in and choosing your character and you just playing through, and that's the end of it. Now, the arcade quest, just to show you quickly what it looks like in the game. The arcade quest, I highly encourage everyone to play. Not only do you get money for it, also you have the opportunity to unlock customization pieces, but also it teaches you the game. So if you're not too familiar with certain aspects of the game, if you're brand new to Tekken, it's actually a really good way to introduce you. And it's done from the point of view of yourself. You meet these guys in the arcade, and it's done with like a little avatar setting. And you can create your own avatar that you use in your Tekken lounge as well. And what you can do is that the ones that actually have like names here with the little like fist icon that isn't grayed out, you can actually come up, you can click on them and you can fight them, all right? And that of course gets you XP that builds up. You can see your level up there in the top left as well, which is pretty cool. You'll also have other ones. So over here, I've already done this one. It's a treasure test one, so I fight that, and that has the opportunity, like over here with Nick and of course Beat, to unlock customization gear. And of course Max is the main sort of, he's the guide through this. Right, so Orochi is sort of like the rival, and it's all about becoming better. And the one thing I love about this particular mode, and I think it's very important, and I have said this so many times in this channel, and it seems to get lost. At the end of the day, fighting games are fun. If you're having fun, that's all that matters, right? And they actually talk about that in the arcade quest. It's like, listen, we can take this serious or whatever, but you know what the day, if you're having fun, that's the only thing that matters. Now, the other thing that we've gotten here is a Super Ghost Battle. You do unlock this, I think, a little bit into the arcade quest. Super Ghost Battle allows you to come in here and fight like random characters that have like the treasure. You can see over here, you got the treasure icon and stuff like that. Okay, which is cool. You fight them, and what that does is that whoever character that you're fighting, you have the opportunity to unlock a customization piece for them. Okay, you can also download other ghosts of people, because in this game what they've done is that when you fight, the game calculates and sort of watches and records the way you fight and cohesively puts that together, so you can actually not only fight your ghost and it will fight like yourself, but also you can download and fight other people's ghosts, so that way you can actually see what it's like fighting them and the way that they actually fight for real. I've downloaded here, we've got King J. I even downloaded, where's Britney Spears? We've got Sonic Fox, we checked him out, we did that on stream the other day. Is Britney still in here? I did download a Britney Spears, which was very interesting. I think there was someone else that I got. Someone that was on the top of the leaderboard. I'm just trying to think. Maybe I kicked out Britney Spears for the other person. Oh no, there they are. Yeah, there's Britney Spears, right? And so this is a great way. You come in here and you just fight these random characters with the treasure chest, and it allows you to unlock customization pieces when you win for the character that you fought. So let's talk about Ghost Mode. All right, so we're going to the Tekken Fight Lounge because I want to showcase that off, because one of the things is that fighting games now, especially with Street Fighter and now Tekken and Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising, by the way, you can choose whichever region you'd like to be a part of. I was jumping around a few different regions the other day, and that was awesome, you know, and I had very little connectivity issues. I played people in the UK, the United States, Japan, and everything has been fantastic. The netcode for this has been really on point. I haven't had any slideshow matches or anything like that, even with a 1 bar on the ping. That's the interesting part. So this is the Tekken Lounge, right? You can see there, it tells you what people are doing, whether they're typing in chat, whether they're in an online battle, whether they're watching a battle, and what you can do. And they've got massive areas. So let's do the circuit first. You've got the Tekken Dojo, right, where you can come in, you can jump on a machine, and then just essentially go into like a practice style mode as well, which is pretty groovy. Okay, I'm hoping one day, as a personal wish, that we might actually get the all the old Tekken games added in, maybe as a pack. There's the mask. That's really cool. That's excellent. Some of the customization in this is absolutely fantastic, and I'll be able to showcase all that for there. So we got the Tekken Dojo there. This is the main area, the main arcade area. You've got a stage up here, and all the people sitting down, whether they're playing others or sitting there waiting for others to come in, you all hang out. You can talk to each other, as you can see with the chat on screen. And what you do is you come up to a character, right? So try out Diva, or so. No, here we got the Deep. You click on them, and it loads up like what their Tekken prowess is, what level they are for ranked. It shows like how they fight with their attack, defense, technique, appeal, and spirit. And then you've got, obviously you can click on that and see even more information about them, which is pretty cool. All right. I don't think I'm going to get this high up, to be honest. I'm only warrior. So, and then you can also do a direct chat. You can add people as a friend. You can register rival. You can follow them, block a report. But the ghost match is what's interesting. You can actually click on that, and it will give you an entire list of all the characters that they have used, that the game has formulated together as information, so that you can select that character and fight them. And when you fight them, just like in the game, no matter what you're doing, whether you win or lose, you're gaining currency. There is only one currency in this game. There is no in-game shop. There is no microtransactions. You earn currency, you earn the gold coin, and then you spend the gold coin in the customization option. This is wonderful. This is what it does to keep people invested in the game. It keeps people inside the game and the ecosystem. So when you've had enough of fighting online, you can then go, well, you know, I'm just going to come and, you know, just run around, maybe meet some people, stuff like that, right? And then what you've got is, see if we can observe, spectate. You got Tekken Ball. Tekken Ball has made a return. I hope we get Tekken Bowling back from Tekken 7. Tekken Ball, I'm hoping this is a Tekken Ball match. Tekken Ball is basically beach volleyball. You can't hit each other, you can't cross over into the other court, but what you do is you have a ball, and you've got to try and hit that ball and score points, either damaging your opponent or whatnot, and it is so much fun. It is a very, very cool mode, and it's going really fast because it's trying to formulate the match to catch up to the speed of where they're at. So there we go, right? So that's what you do. You kick the ball, you can hit them with the ball, right? Which is pretty awesome. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of tactics when it comes to actually playing in this particular mode, but it's another game that you can do, another mode that you can do on the downtime when you're not actually either fighting online or or fighting ghosts or doing the story or doing the character stories and whatnot. So that's pretty cool. That is very, very cool. All right. Now, just quickly, I think I've showed you everything in the Tekken mode, right? I've just actually had it. Are we back? The game has actually crashed, but don't worry, I'm not going to stop the review. I'm going to load the game up immediately. Right, we're going to get straight back into the game, and that way, I want to quickly showcase to you the layout of the character story. So you got your main story, and then you got like little. It's essentially like a mini arcade tower. You get like a little intro about the character. You go through, you fight the characters that are relevant to the character that you're using, and then you get like a nice little cutscene at the end. So I've only done 2. I've only done Safina and Warang. I haven't done anyone else, but I wanted to make sure that I covered it so that way when I do this review, I can say that I've done it, and it's very cool. They're nothing massively or expansive, but it also doesn't feel like a chore. That's why I said like they're only little towers, maybe 4 or 5 fights, give or take. And that's really awesome. That's like really cool. Doesn't take a whole bunch of time, and that's it's really, really great stuff, right? So while we're waiting for the game to load back up for the review, because I do everything in real time, of course, when I talk about stuff on here. Okay. What else have we got? Oh, and I'll have to obviously showcase the customization for both your main character, your avatar, and of course the player customization for obviously your template and different phrases and stuff that you can actually choose. There's a very wonderful intro as well that you can check out. You can check it out on YouTube, of course, if you own the game as well. This is amazing. What I'd love to see actually for this game is that like Kazuya here, you could swap it for any other character. So you might want to have Warang here or Zafina, because obviously the character models are the same in game. Well, they look like it anyway. Okay, so let's quickly just show you the character episodes. So you can see the layout here. So you can see I've done Warang. Okay, and I've done Zafina. Now, it's not really a spoiler, but in order to do Reinas and Jun, you actually have to finish the story mode. Right? You've got to finish the story mode, and then those 2 characters will actually unlock for you. Right, so you've got 32 characters to go through here. Finish the story going there. If you're all about the characters and stuff, that's really awesome. So let's check out the customization. Okay. Customization in this, there's obviously less pieces than Tekken 7, but that's going to be something that's going to happen over time, right? But let's choose Zafina. What you can do, obviously, I've made a couple of edits here. You've got 10 slots that you can add a character on, right? And it's amazing. You earn tons and tons of money in this game. Now, the only downside with this particular thing is that if you unlock, say, a hairpiece, that doesn't unlock it for every character. Okay, you've got to unlock that hairpiece again for the other character as well. But because you earn so much money, you can see the amount of coin that I've got over there. I've got 48,909,000. Okay, there is just, and some of the stuff is kind of expensive, but obviously you're not going to buy everything. You're going to buy the stuff that you really want. You're going to be continually playing the game. Even when you do things like color, you can actually go into detail and move actually around this thing here to get the most accurate color you want for what's ever available. Obviously, you've got the clothes that you can go through and check things out. Now, you can actually press X on something, so if you want to see how the bread looks on her head, you can just simply press X for try on, and you can actually see what that looks like. You got an entire body things now. The ones that are actually locked, like this one here, it actually tells you that's how you unlock it. You go into the Super Ghost Battle, you fight against the character, an avatar that's using Zafina, and that's actually how you unlock them, which is pretty awesome, right? Obviously, you got tons of stuff in here as well. There's actually a lot available for customization, which is great. It means that you don't get like 4 pieces and 20 are locked. No, you actually get a lot available straight out of the gate, which is really awesome. Okay, obviously you can go through, you can completely customize your character, which is awesome. You can even change the sizes of gear pieces as well. So under accessories, if you want to attach, like something like this, you can, and you can change the size of it and the location that you're actually putting it. You can also change the character panel, the aura, and hit effect as well. So you can have aura, so your character might be glowing, or when they move, they'll have like a dash animation, that sort of thing. And also too, just quickly, you can change the background, right? So you can change the background so when you take your picture, so that way when you go to play the character and you choose your outfit by pressing X, you can actually see, the picture of your avatar, or the character edit that you made. But you can also change it to green screen. So you can actually record this in green screen, so that way you don't have any artifacting or anything around it, and then apply that to your videos or to your pictures or whatever, whatever you're doing out there as content creators or just people that like to have fun with that sort of stuff. And you can do this with every character, all 32. You've also got your avatar customization as well, where again, you've also got 10 slots that you can come in, and it's the same thing. You can change your face, skin tone, hair, all that sort of jazz. You can change all the intricacies of headpieces. You can do entire body stuff. You can have all of these things that are available, which is pretty awesome. Upper body, lower body, shoes, accessories as well. So there's a lot. There is so much customization in there. You can fully deck out your characters and your avatar any way you want. Your player customization as well. There's a lot here too. And interestingly enough, right, because so you've got different levels. So obviously you've got your ranking level that goes up, right? But offline, as you can see, I'm Tenru. Okay, that's not my online rank. That's just simply how efficient I am with Warang offline against the computer or whatever I'm doing. And you can actually unlock all of this sort of stuff depending on the rank you get to. So it says here, you click on it, it says you get it at the highest rank, which is Bushin. Okay, so if you keep leveling up offline for your characters, you'll unlock that stuff, and you can use those changes for the templates and everything like that online. You can also change how the health bar looks as well, which is pretty awesome. The player information panel as well, you can change here. And yeah, there's just tons. You got titles that you can change. There is just so much. Now, another thing too that we found out not long before release was the Jukebox. You can change the music for every stage, every menu, wherever you like, to any of the previous Tekken games that have ever come out. You go do that by going into playlist and setting up everything. You can select just everything, all the stages, right? So say you want to change the customization music, right? You click on that, and then you can come through and you can choose whatever you like. Like, amazing. Like, absolutely phenomenal stuff. Okay? So that's a wonderful feature, and it's so good. It's so amazing that they actually consider that. We've also got accessibility features for those out there that do require them. So you've got color support. Now there's another feature here that I want to touch on, which is the replay. You can see your online replays, exciting replays, watch replays of recommended online battles, and my replays and tips. The way this works is very simple. Say you fight someone and you lose, win or lose or whatever, right? So let's choose that fight. Okay. I'm up to Shinra. Oh, okay. That's right. I did a little before. Okay. So you go play replay. Yep, that's fine. What this mode does is it teaches you that if you've done something and the game's like, no, you should have done this. This would have been far more efficient. It actually tells you. So that way, the replay is teaching you how to improve. Not just by doing a tutorial, which is a ton of stuff that you learn, obviously, going through the arcade quest. And I'll also show you the practice area too, because there's some stuff in there that isn't made available immediately on the main menus, right? The fact that the game does this, the intelligence of it, is incredible. This is the sort of stuff that should be adopted by every other fighting game out there to just, you know, it's a game changer, right? So if you're trying to improve yourself, you're going, okay, well, I got destroyed here. What's happening, right? So what you do is you got left and right trigger, so you can do it. So there's no tips here yet. Hopefully we'll get to one, and see if there's something that I could have done. I got absolutely just destroyed by this, really, right? Absolutely annihilated, right? And so this is great, right? So it teaches you. So if you make a mistake, then it'll go, no. So you did this move. They punished you with this. So what would have been better was that. And I've never seen anything like it. It is a training tool of epic proportions. It is so good. Oh no, I'm pretty sure I got destroyed by this chick. I'm pretty sure she ended up destroying me. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, right? This game is so addictive, it's nuts, right? Okay, so here we go, right? So now what's happened is that I've done a launcher, okay? Now, what I didn't do, right, is that I didn't properly, I wasn't efficient enough, okay, after I did this, okay? So what it does is it goes, this is the recommendation. I've done the launcher, I can then press forward and 4, going into right flamingo, and then going into right flamingo, doing up and 4, and then doing the, is it hunting hawk? Is it still called hunting hawk move? To follow up, right? Because you'll notice, like when I play demo, oh, hang on, go back, right? And yeah, that's the other thing too. When it does a recommendation, you can actually see what it's talking about as well, right? Like absolutely incredible stuff, right? And when you continue the game, so I've done the launcher, but I didn't follow up. So I didn't do the most optimal thing. This is absolutely incredible. And I've actually tried this out for myself to go, you know what? That's wow. That's amazing, right? Now, going into just quickly the practice area, because I want to show you this, and then maybe the gallery, and then just get some final thoughts on this, right? So you've got combo challenges in the game, okay? So you just go into practice, you choose a character you want to practice against, you choose the stage, okay, and then obviously you do whatever you do in practice. It's got all the features that you would expect in a modern day practice area for a fighting game in this day and age, but the combo challenges are buried in the menu. So if you're wondering sort of where they are, I'm going to show you them quickly. The only character I've done all the combo challenges on so far is Warang, because he's my favorite. Absolutely love the character. I used to do Taekwondo back in the day, and so I gravitated towards him. If Baek Dusan ever came back, then I'd absolutely be maining him as well. But so this is, as you can tell, we got up to 33 minutes for this review. There's lots and lots and lots and lots in this game to do. Whether you want to be competitive and really get into the nitty-gritty of that, whether you're simply offline, there's tons. Right, so all you do is you press start, and you got punishment training here. You got combo challenges, so this is what it looks like. You got 11 challenges for Hwarang. I don't know if it's more for other characters or less. And also you can see, you can load the challenge up. It also shows you a quick menu here, like visual, to show you what it does, as well as when you get in there, you can actually have it do a demo in full screen, so you get to see what it's like and figure out the timing. Because I learned a lot by doing the combo challenges to figure out the timing for stuff, and that's also helped me when I've been fighting in general. You also got sample combos as well that give you not only the damage output that you can do, but also the combos themselves, depending on what positions or things that use, like for example down here with heat dash. So yeah, there's a lot here to say, hey, look, check this out. This is pretty cool. All right, this is really, really awesome, right? So let's jump right back out. I think one more thing is to check out is the gallery. Just quickly, obviously things that you unlock are all in there. So you got the Tekken 8, you got view movies, artwork from Tekken 8. You can purchase items, or you can purchase, I think, can you purchase? Yeah, you can purchase it all in one go, which is pretty cool. Or you can come in and see what's in here that you might want to get. Or actually, no, is that under the illustrations? Oh, the illustrations, yeah, you're actually you're paying to access as well, which is pretty cool, right? And then of course you got special, which is some movies here, and then of course you got illustrations that you can also unlock as well with the fighter coin. So like I said, you earn coin everywhere. There's so much coin in this game, it's absolutely nuts. So and then also just quickly, it's very fast finding matches. Okay, so here in normal, just casual, you got your connection quality and then platform restrictions, enable crossplay, disable crossplay, because of course, yes, there's crossplay in Tekken. Under ranked, you actually got a couple more options as well. Actually one, sorry. You can change the rank restrictions, so you can fight anyone, 3 ranks above, 2 ranks above, and so on and so on, right? So that way, you know, if it's like, oh, I'm gonna start here. Yeah, that's, you know, I'm gonna feel a little bit safer with that. So you can curate your experience with that as well, which is really nice. So, Tekken 8. I want to thank Namco. I want to thank Harada and Michael Murray and everyone involved in the creation of this fighting game. You have absolutely brought out a product that appeases and satisfies every single metric of what a fighting game fan would love to have. You have offline content in abundance. You've got an epic story that you can engage in, character stories, full-on customization both for your avatar and your main characters that give you a whole bunch of personality. You can interact very easily with other players, create sessions and rooms to play with friends and family or fans if you run any sort of like channel or Twitter page or something when you want to play with people that follow you. This is incredible. And not a single thing over here anywhere about some online shop, in-game shop, swapping currency for real-world money for currency in-game. There's nothing like this. This is a full complete package. Full complete package. Now, I obviously bought the Ultimate Edition of this because I did not want to miss out on anything to do with this game, making sure that I get the first season characters that are coming out, starting of course, like I said, with Eddie Gordo. And already, this game is proving to the fighting game community that yes, you can put out a fighting game that has no monetization, no microtransactions, gorgeous graphics, epic sound, beautiful stages, deep customization, epic online connectivity available, and an ecosystem that you have with the Tekken Fight Lounge, where when you're not fighting online or customizing, you can just chill out and meet other people, make new friends, and just have a ball. They want you to stay in this game. And it is only going to get better from here. As you can see with the menu, with everything available, I have no doubt that they will just keep adding more and more to this, both with character customization options, extra modes, maybe Tekken bowling or other things, just to keep you more engaged and to play with people, whether it's serious, with rank, casual, or Tekken ball, Tekken bowling, whatever they decide to add. There's just so much. And I want to thank Namco and Harada, Michael Murray, and everyone that has created this game. This is incredible. And I cannot speak highly enough of this. It is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Anyway, guys, I'll leave it there. Thank you so much. Catch you next time.